So hello my dear friends, welcome to my new video. In this today's video, I Pranav Ford, your master teacher of Little Dear Sir channel, is here with you over a new interesting topic, that is transport and communication. I hope you go from one place to another place, right? Your parents' house or your grandparents' house, or you go for any tour, long ride. So you go by what? Car, somewhat vehicle, right? So we transport from each other, we go from one place to another place. And next, communication. We communicate with other people with various kinds, such as verbal communication and written communication and many things. So in this today's video, we are going to learn about the transport and communication. But before the starting, like, share and subscribe our channel Little Dear Sir, and tell in the comment box if you like this video. We are welcoming your channel Little Dear Sir. So in this today's video, we are going to learn about the transport and communication, means of the transport. So what are the means of the transport? Email, SMS, mobile, and in the old times you can see in the movies there are the letters, or they are giving the pigeon is taking the letter and going. So these are all the different means of communication by which we communicate or communicate with the other world. So transport is taking anything from one place to another. Now here you can see some donkeys, buffaloes, they are taking some luggage and going from one place to another, means they are transporting it. Next, these persons are taking these big bricks and going from one place to another. These cartmen or cavalrymen, savars, which are taking the goods by using the horses to the place. Next we have the cycle. Cycles are invented. First the cycle was like this, then like this, like this, like this, and now today we have the cycle like this. Okay. Now evolution of cars. First in 1880s, cars like this, 1900 when there was a period, so the vintage cars were there, and 1920s somewhat the cars have some roof, and 1940, so it was evolution in the cars, and in 2024 we have the modern and super cars. Okay. Now communication. What are the different means of communication and how the history comes in the communication? Smokestack knob. Now what were the earlier people doing? They were making a fire and giving smell to indicate or communicate with something or someone, or indication to show that we have to communicate or show us. Next we have pigeon. Pigeons were taking the letters from a person and giving to the other person in the history. Next, Morse code. So the Morse code was written so another person cannot understand it. Next we have the wireless rodo, means it was a radio, so by which the people were listening the songs and everything. Telephone. Now first time the telephones were invented, by which the means circular dial was there. Next, fax. By the fax we can also contact to the people. Mobile telephone, you know. By the internet also we can now connect to the whole world. Email. Now the email, Gmail, all the things are there now, and today we have the mobile phones or the smartphones. Now what do you think, what will be next? So what do you mean by transport? Okay, what do you mean by transport? The word transport means to take or carry people or goods, means taking a people or good from one person to the another person to carry it or him from one place to another by means of a vehicle, aeroplane, aircraft or ship, means they are taking a person or a good from one place to another using the means of the transport such as vehicles, aircraft, ship and etc. First of all, we have the land transport, by which we can go from the land. Road transport and rail transport. On the road we have the cars, motorcycles, trucks and etc. In the rail transport we have metros and electric trains, etc. In India, railways and roads connect almost all villages and towns to the major cities. They also help in transport of goods to various places in the country. land transport is the cheapest mean of transport. Means if you take the bus and you go from one place to another, it is the cheapest, and the same way you take the train, but it is more expensive, and then you take the aircraft, means aeroplane by which you go, so it is more expensive, so it is the cheapest thing by which we go on the road. Water transport, now the boats are there, ships are there, cargoes are there, so by which we can transport or go from the water. Water transport. In the early stage of civilization, people lived near the banks of the rivers, means the corners of the rivers they were living. Logs were used to travel across the river, means the logs or the woods were taken and they were going in the flow of the water. Then they learned to make boats to sail, which led to invention of ships. Now, by which the logs, they were connecting the logs and trying to take it to their own direction, means they want to go there, so they will move that means many logs, so by which we can invent the ships. This made possible for the people to travel from one place to another and also carry goods. Means suppose one is living on the top of the river and one is living on the bottom of the river. So by the ships they were coming, means upper side person is coming down by the water transport, and they were carrying the goods and transporting from one place to another. Places located on the coast have harbors to anchor ships, means there are the many ships on the harbors and they are going from one place to another. Station, like we have bus station, railway station and etc. It is the station of the ships. Air transport, the fastest mean of the transport. Now the aeroplane, helicopter, these are the fastest means of the transport. And who invented it? Yes, the Wright brothers invented the aeroplane. It was invented by the Wright brothers. The modern aeroplanes are different from the early one. Early one they different aeroplane, and now the aeroplanes are too much different. They can carry hundreds of passengers and goods to far off places in short time. Means they are carrying many passengers from one place to the another. Airports in India. There are many airports in India such as Mumbai, Aurangabad, Delhi, and here in Jabalpur, Jaipur, Gwalior, Agra, Delhi, Bikaner, Prayagraj, Satna and Nanded and many more. Communication. Communication is an essential part of our life. If you would not communicate with your friend or talk, gossip with your friend, how would you feel? No, so boring. So, in early days when writing was not known, people used to communicate or exchange their idea and feelings through actions. So, now also some dumb people or those who can't listen or speak, so they do the actions. So, in the earlier time also they were doing the actions because they don't know to write. Then they started communicating through drawings called pictographs. So now they are drawing something, so they could understand, yeah, you are drawing like this, like this. So they were now understanding by drawings. Seeing signals. So here the peoples are trying to communicate with each other. Pictographs. Now here were the pictographs. This is the deer, sun, people dancing, trees, and there are the many sign languages but writing. So they were expressing the pictographs. Phone, evolution of phone. Phone were like this, talking from here, sound was coming from here. Now this part was gone and this new telephone came. Now it was short and no cable was there. Again they made it more short. Now these are the smartphones which can do everything. Development of communication. In olden days, people carried messages in person or sent them with the help of horses and pigeons. Means they were sending animals to one place to another to carry the messages. Then the postal system was established. Now the postmen were coming, taking the letter and going to the place. Now also it is working. It was introduced in India during the period of British Viceroy Lord Dalhousie in 1854. Okay. Due to the development in science and technology, we can see many changes in means of communication. As we have telegraph, telephone, radio and television. Modern means of communication include telex, fax, cell phone and email. These technologies have made the world smaller and well connected. Now by these means of the transport, by these means of the communication, we can connect to the whole world. Now I can connect with all of you because of the internet. Now this was the telephone, this is the telex, fax and cell phone. Okay, I hope you understood this transport and communication chapter, and if you like it, like, share and subscribe our channel Little Dear Sir, and tell in the comment box you like this video. We are welcoming our channel Little Dear Sir.